First, what is the corruption? It consists of the abuse of the power for a personal gain. It can be classified in large scale petty and political corruption, depending on the amount of funds lost and the sector in which it occurs.
We are going to talk about the corruption of the media in favor of political parties.
Corruption of the media in favor of political parties. During the long period of the pre-hegemony, the use of public records to fill clients' networks and favor the ruling party was a recurrent practice tolerated by the citizens. With the arrival of democracy and advance in terms of transparency and protection of human rights, corruption gained visibility, and today society is authored within with its other side impunity.
Throughout the years, the media were gaining strength in electoral campaigns, and this due to their influence on the population and their ability to reach it. This is why political parties look for them a lot and spend very large amounts of money to manage what they can talk about or not.
Subject to be discussed, Enrique Peña Nieto, former president of the United Mexican State. From the beginning of his political campaign, he was a person who the media cloth give him a lot of discussion and a lot of presence. Thanks to this is of becoming able to reach the population. The party in which he is a militant was able to unwrap large amount of money so that they could position him publicly. One of the most important ideas that were a fundamental part of the victory of this candidate were his image as a man and his romantic partner.
One of the most popular ideas in the media was to be able to position the candidate through his partner, who is a Mexican actress, and that many people in the country are aware of her thanks to her participation in television. The main idea of the media is to be able to give the role of the First Lady to a famous woman, which will enhance the image of the candidate at the time. Television stations and political parties wanted through these two characters, such as Angelica Rivera and Enrique Peña Nieto, to be able to run the country through them, which could continue to give it a position at the state level and also very large economic gains, all due to the illicit activity that could occur during the president government.
Of the main weapons that this government could take and that the political party would serve was the arrest of Joaquin Guzman Loera, El Chapo Guzman, which the colored media gave a very important inflation to this act, which for them generated a very large economic incomes for the news.
Daunted by the intervention of the media, this candidate was able to take a lot of strength to be able to position himself in the best place and become the leader of the country. A disadvantage that can be pointed out is the fact that the same media, but using different methods, such as the internet and social networks, were the ones in charge of destroying its public image.
At the present, the same situation is occurring with the president who was elected by the autonomy and democracy of the people. But just like the past president, the same social networks and the same Mexican people are talking church of destroying him.